tout le monde, moi c'est Marc.
Et moi, c'est Anna.
Et nous sommes ici à Paris. We're here in Paris to bring you the video extra for Coffee Break French. This is episode number 11. We are going to be bringing you the words and phrases covered in lesson 11. And this is very much an extra podcast. It's not the main learning content. If you're watching this on YouTube or Google Video, then you might be interested in following our actual lessons. You can find them on
www.coffeebreakfrench.com.
Or you can subscribe to Coffee Break French in iTunes. Just head to the education section of iTunes and you'll find Coffee Break French there, hopefully on the front page. So today we're bringing you the language we covered in Lesson 11. And in Lesson 11 was all about languages. We're going to be learning, or we're going to be reviewing how you say I speak French or I don't speak French, or perhaps I speak a little French. Let's begin with the phrase for I speak. Anna, can you remember how you say I speak?
Je parle.
Je parle, parle.
Je parle.
Okay, je parle, and I would say je parle français.
Je parle français.
Okay, so je parle français. I speak French. To say then that you don't speak French, we're using that same rule. You put the ne, pas, round the verb. In this case, the verb is parle. So I don't speak French becomes
Je ne parle pas français.
Je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas français.
Je ne parle pas français.
But of course, that's something that none of you need to say now, because if you've been following this course from the very beginning, then you can say Je parle français. Okay, perhaps you can't speak the entire French language, but nevertheless, you can speak a fair bit of French if you've been learning with us. Anna, if I want to ask you, do you speak French? I could say Tu parles français?
Tu parles français?
Okay, so tu parles français. Tu parles français?
Oui, je parle français.
Très bien. Now, notice we say je parle français. You don't need to say je parle le français. You just say je parle français. Je parle français. Tu parles français?
Oui, je parle français.
Now, if I want to be polite, and I'm using the formal form, I wouldn't say tu parles français. I would say vous parlez français.
Vous parlez français.
And that is a statement. Vous parlez français. You speak French. Vous parlez français. But if I raise my voice at the end, I can make it into a question. Vous parlez français?
Vous parlez français?
You speak French. Vous parlez français?
Vous parlez français?
And if you want to be ultra correct, then what you could do is change it into the question form. And to do that, you simply swap it around. You don't say vous parlez français, but parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Okay, so vous parlez français or tu parles français. Let's do the same with tu parles français. So the statement, tu parles français. You speak French. Making that into a question. Parles-tu français?
Parles-tu français?
Et voilà. Parles-tu français? Or, tu parles français. It's exactly the same thing. And although some people may say parles-tu français is more correct, it's actually pretty normal to say tu parles français? Do you speak French? As long as you raise your voice at the end of the question. Okay, so that's languages. We've had languages, français, anglais, allemand, italien, polonais, japonais, chinois, espagnol. Of course, forgot about espagnol. Parles-tu espagnol?
Non, je ne parle pas espagnol.
Il y a un podcast très, très, très bon, hein? coffeebreakspanish.com. Anyway, so we've had all these languages. We've talked about the verb parler. Parler means to speak. Je parle. Je ne parle pas. Je parle un peu. Now, we also need to think about understanding. So understanding, sometimes you understand something, but you can't actually speak it yourself. So understand, to understand is comprendre, comprendre.
Comprendre.
Now, to say I understand, you say je comprends.
Je comprends.
Je comprends.
Je comprends.
Anna, how would you say I don't understand?
Je ne comprends pas.
Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas.
Je ne comprends pas.
So if I want to ask the question, do you understand? I could say tu comprends?
Tu comprends?
Or I could say comprends-tu?
Comprends-tu?
which I have to say sounds just a little funny, okay? It's probably more natural to say tu comprends.
Tu comprends?
And if I wanted to be formal, I would then say vous comprenez
Vous comprenez?
or comprenez-vous.
Comprenez-vous?
Okay, so that's got all the parts of comprendre. How would you say then, I understand French?
Je comprends le français?
Yeah, in that case, you would say le français. Je comprends le français.
Je comprends le français.
With parler, you don't need to say le. Je parle le français. You don't need to say that. Je parle français is enough. But with comprendre, it sounds more natural to say je comprends le français.
Je comprends le français.
Okay, so we've got je comprends le français. If I asked you, tu comprends le japonais?
Non, je ne comprends pas le japonais.
Okay, now we've got comprendre, and then we've looked at the verb forms of comprendre, we've looked at languages, we've looked at parler. There's a couple of other things that we need to look at in this lesson. The first of these is the phrase plus lentement.
Plus lentement.
Now, lent is the word in French for slow, so lentement is slowly. Plus lentement means more slowly. Plus lentement.
Plus lentement.
Now, if you're saying more slowly to someone, it's probably nicer to say please. So, more slowly, please. Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Now, you remember that s'il vous plaît is the formal version of please. There's an informal version of please. S'il te plaît.
S'il te plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il te plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il te plaît.
So, we've got plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il te plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il te plaît.
Okay, now one final thing that we covered in the lesson, and that is the word for what or pardon. When someone says something and you don't quite hear them, you can just say comment,
Comment?
and that's something that you recognize from the phrase what is your name? How do you say what is your name?
Comment t'appelles-tu?
Literally, how do you call yourself? So when you say comment, you're actually saying how, comment,
Comment?
comment,
Comment?
plus lentement s'il vous plaît.
Plus lentement, s'il vous plaît.
Je ne comprends pas.
Je ne comprends pas.
Hopefully, that's not what you're going to be saying. Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Merci beaucoup. Comme d'habitude, thanks very much as usual. And we'll be back soon with more Coffee Break French Video Extra. Pour le moment, au revoir et merci.
À bientôt!